Good morning, student. Today we'll discuss the Thevenin's theorem, and for the discussion of the Thevenin's theorems, we will first consider one network. So this network is having is having the voltage source E1 and the resistance R1, R2, R3, and R. And we are required to find the current flowing through this resistance R. We have to find the value of this current I by using the Thevenin's theorem. So how you can find this current flowing through the resistor R? First, we have to know the statement of this Thevenin's theorem. So the current flowing through this resistance R connected between the point this A and B of an active networks is obtained by dividing the potential difference between A and B with this resistance R is disconnected by R plus R. Okay, with resistance this R is disconnected by R plus R, where this R is the resistance of the network measured between these points A and B with R disconnected. This R is disconnected, and the source of the EMF, this source of the EMF is replaced by their internal resistance. If this source is having an internal resistance, we have to replace it by that internal resistance. If the source is not having internal resistance, we have to just replace it by just dot line. We have to just replace the voltage source by line. So according to that, we have to first go through the statement of this. So the current through the resistor are connected across any two terminals A and B of this network of an active network. Uh, active network is obtained by dividing the potential difference between point A and B with R disconnected by R plus R, where R is the resistance of the network measured between the points A and B with R disconnected, and the sources of the EMF replaced by their internal resistance. Okay, so this is the statement of this. Now we will find. Now suppose A and B to be the two terminals of the networks. So the consisting of the resistance having resistor R2 and R3 and the battery having EMF E1 and internal resistance R1, suppose. So battery having, and we are required to determine the current through the load resistance R connected across A and B. Therefore, the current through R3. What is the current flowing through this R3? Because we have to open this resistance. When this will open, then the circuit will remain like this. This is E1. This is R1. R3. This terminals A and B, we have open this load resistance R, and this is R2. So, okay. So now the current flowing because of this EMF source E1 will be like this. So the current flowing is suppose I, and this current will flow only this in this loop, because there is no current flowing through this because this is open terminal. So the current will always complete the loop, and the current will flow from this and it will again coming. So the current will flow only through this loop. So what is the current I is flowing through can be calculated. So the current the current through R3. The current through R3 is nothing but voltage, that is E1 divided by these two resistance R1 plus R3. This is the current flowing through the resistor RC. So what is the potential difference across R3? Same. Whatever the potential difference between A and B will be the same potential difference between across the resistance R3. So what is the potential difference across this R3? Potential difference is nothing but it is the voltage into current. So what is the voltage across this? Voltage into current. What is the current flowing through this? Current is this E1 divided by R1 plus R3. This is the current into what is the resistance of this? It is R3. So this is a potential difference, okay, across the R3. So therefore we have to write the potential difference across R3 is equal to E1. This is the current, that is E1 by R1 plus R3 into this R3. So this is the potential difference across R3. E1 into R3 divided by R1 plus R2. So there is no current flowing through the R2 as R2 is open. So the potential difference across AB is the potential difference across AB is V. Suppose it is V potential difference, and this is also E1 into R3 divided by R1 plus R3. Okay. So then we have, if the load is disconnected and the battery is replaced by this internal resistance, then the resistance of the network is, now we have to calculate the total resistance of the circuit. So how we can calculate this total resistance? We have to replace this voltage source by the short line because there is no internal resistance for this voltage source, and this is the another resistance. This is terminal A and B. So this is your R1, and this is R2, and this is R3. So now we have to calculate the resistance R. We have to view from this and we have to calculate the R. This is the resistance of the network measured from the terminals A and B. Okay. So now we have to find this R. Total R is nothing but, what is this? This total R we have to find. How we can find? These two are in parallel, and this parallel combination is connected in series with this resistance R2. So R2, this is in combinations with this parallel circuit. So the equivalent resistance of the parallel circuit will be, so this is the resistance R, which is viewed from the terminals A and B. Now the according to the Thevenin's theorem, active network enclosed by the, suppose active networks will have this resistance, your voltage source will be there. Okay. So the now we have to draw the simple circuit which shows all this. This is a EMF source. This is the resistance, and this is the load resistance A and B. So this is the total resistance of the circuit, the current flowing through this I, and this is the R. Okay, now we have to find the current flowing through this circuit, and therefore what is the current flowing? This is I is equal to this total EMF of this circuit divided by the total resistance is R plus. So this is the current I which is flowing through the load resistance R. So in this way we can calculate the current flowing through the load resistance. Thank you very much.